Okay. Hey guys, we are going to do a Bitchin and Sippin hot minute right here, just talking about a follow up on the date nights. We had a couple of comments come in or DMs come in about like why? Like if you have so much chaos going on, why is that something that you are making a thing, and it causes so much stress for you guys to come up with ideas? And it's like, all right, I hear you, sis. I hear you. I hear that it is a source of contention for us because I put so much weight in that one night. It is a source of contention in this household. But why we do it, you guys, come, it's not rocket science. Why we do it? Because I'm trying to take off that hat of business partner. I'm trying to take off that hat of mom. I'm trying to just be wife. I'm just trying to be Stefanie, really. But it comes down to I'm just trying to be this person that is me without all the other bullshit that goes on. For me, it's so important to be able to find a refuge. Typically, it's refuge from everybody, but lately it's finding refuge with Ryan because I know that he needs it as much as I do. Not necessarily he needs date night as much as I do, but he does need that refuge of just shedding the layers of all of the expectations of everything and then it just being us. We do date nights for us. We don't do them just because it's one of the things that's in our contract. No, we do date nights for us because we both need it. It's to get a break, to get out of that rut. We get the kids on the bus, we get the kids off the bus, it's dinner, it's homework, it's right now we're in the chaos of who's gonna play in rehearsals and who's staying after for algebra, and that's just with 2 kids, and it's gonna get crazier once we get 4 kids into things. And so I can only see how much of a necessity it's going to be in the future. So it's like I need to make sure that this is in a regular routine now. It really is to get out of the rut. And you would think that because it's on the same night, Tuesday nights, it's our night. You would think that that would be part of the rut, right? But it's not. It's not. I promise you. Because for me, a rut is doing the same thing over and over again, day in and day out. And when I'm getting kids on the bus and I'm working until 5 and he's going to work at 7 and getting the kids off of the bus at 3:30, it's, for me, it's out of the what's for dinner and it's already on the calendar and we know what to expect and we get dressed and we just shed the cloak of the days and just be. It's just so needed. I don't like, I could get so detailed into it, but I'm having a hard time with the question of, because it was like my instant response was like, what the heck? Why would you ask that question? And for me, I don't see how you don't see it as a necessity. Like, obviously, you're in a better place, maybe. Or you're just oblivious to the quality time or the communication or just needing to be you. You're happy and content and being the mom and the facilitator or the wife and the facilitator, or you're happy in that role and you don't need that. So, like, good for you. But for our relationship, we know what we need. We need a fucking date night. Like, we need a date night. And it doesn't take away from, our kids' stuff because we make sure we plan it on a Tuesday. And so if, we've had a couple instances where, all right, well, this kid's got this thing on Tuesday night, and so it's gonna have to be postponed this week, unfortunately. And so what we might do is be like, okay, we'll go to that kid's thing, and then we don't have any kids that come back with us, and so we might go and get a drink afterwards, just to sit and just to not. There's no typically, I mean, sometimes the conversation will venture into those things, and it's unwinding the tightly wound spools of the week, but we really try to not make it about work and to not make it about the kids and to make it what's right in front of us. And that's hard. It's really hard. And we've consistently trying to make this a thing for a while now, and it's really hard. And it's so funny that my husband actually had we have these cute little cards, like these conversational cards that we have with the kids. It's like some Christmas present we had gotten one year, and he had brought a couple just in case the conversation were to go one way or to be, not flowing as much. And but we haven't had to use one of those cards, but he'll have them stuffed in his, wallet or his pocket. But for us, it's literally just for us. It's not, and if you don't get it, you don't have to get it. We're just sharing this in case you do. And I always premise a lot of these things where it's like, if you get it, that's cool. Or if you get some of it, take those pieces. And if you don't, that's cool too. Like, you don't relate to this episode, and just keep on. I'm not gonna shame you into to whatever. I'm just sharing what we have going on as a mom, as a wife, as an entrepreneur with my husband, as being a divorcee, as being a mom with 4 kids that some of them I didn't birth, like I'm just sharing our story and our trials and tribulations, and that's me. And we are all different in this world. And so you're not going to get it. That's cool. I'm not going to pound it in your head of why it's important to me. I'm sharing. And so I'm going to dive a little bit deeper in today. And that's it. Today, it's Sippin and Bitchin. And I'm still sipping. Like, I'm just saying that y'all need to try out this 1911 black cherry. I'm just saying, there was a 4-pack and I'm still sipping on it. So, but a little sipping and bitching today, and just spreading a little love about why Ryan and I do date nights. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. And it's cool. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate all of your love and support. If you really loved today's episode, you should subscribe. And if you subscribe, then you get notifications of when my next episode launches. So another way to be super awesome would be to leave a rating and review, or recommend it to your friends and family. If you're wicked awesome, you've already done all 3. Another way to keep up with me and my crazy family is check out my website at chaoticcompass.com, and I do blog and other stuff there. So I appreciate everything for you guys. I do this for you, so keep it up, because the more you subscribe, the more I do.